try it? I want to try one.
Oh, no, don't.
Don't?
Oh.
Terrible. Okay, that's the end of the tasting of the olives.
Maybe they are not olives.
Hello everyone and welcome to Destination Penguins. We are Jarek and Agnieszka traveling to the bottom of South America in our van Mundo. In 2023, we left our American lives behind and embarked on the journey south. Life is short, world is beautiful, and we want to make memories for a lifetime. So join us on this journey as we publish the highlights on YouTube. We woke up today in Santa Anita. I think it's a canyon. It's right next to the ocean and there's a beautiful river coming through. And it's a first night in Mexico, in Baja. We are just a little bit north from Ensenadas. And it's a lovely river thing. And also, we stayed in this really cool guy's place. He runs a kayak business during the season. Apparently it's not a season right now, but okay, I guess there are horses coming through here, so yeah, it's giving me visuals to be careful where I'm stepping. And then we came across this little house. It has this beautiful walls painted with calligraphy and hummingbirds. Oh, it looks so pretty.
They have the same Buddha.
Yeah, it has a little window to the Buddha, and we're going to wine tasting.
Name? Jarek. J-A. Yeah.
Hey. Hola. So it looks beautiful. The entrance looks gorgeous. Lots of wine. This winery was recommended by two websites. So
Gracias.
we'll see what happens.
Gracias.
Okay, great.
Gracias.
I think these are olive trees on the side.
Yeah. Lots of olives.
But, oh yeah, I can see the black olive. Whoa, lots of olives.
There is snow.
Oh, we'll see. It was rather formal. He stopped us and got our names and our license plate. Didn't he say derecho?
Yeah,
Oh,
there
but
is
not.
another thing in
Oh,
the tour
yeah.
testing there.
Oh yeah. Sounds good. Oh yeah, that must be the building over there. Anyway, he was asking for reservations, which we obviously didn't have. But he let us in. He called someone and they said okay. There's no more grapes on the vines. So I guess this season, I mean, they're probably making the wine right now, as I understand. This is where we are. Wine testing. Super fancy.
Uno, me invitaste a salir. Dos, tres, nos conocimos y la flashé. Cuatro, cinco, seis, todo fue
Well, it's Sauvignon Blanc is first. Very good. Jarek just pointed out that the vines are so green, and we were passing Healdsburg. Everything was golden, or many of them just lost the leaves. And here they still maintain the green color. I don't know how that's possible. Oh, obviously, different climate. But I don't know if that means a different kind of grapes. Not sure. And then Yarek is grabbing some olives. Can I see? Can the camera see? Wow, they're beautiful. Can I see closer? Oh, beautiful black olives. They're full of it. The trees are full of the olives. Are you going to bite into it? Did you try it? I want to try one.
Oh, no, don't.
Don't?
Oh.
Terrible. Okay, that's the end of the tasting of the olives.
Maybe they are not olives. Oh, gosh.
They look like olives. They had a pit like olive, right? But what are they? Bitter or?
Oh, so bitter. I never tasted bitterness like this.
Really?
Oh.
Okay, we found on I Overlander this wild campsite in Guadalupe Valley in the wine country of Baja. And I don't know if we are nuts or what, but this is, I don't know. Everybody told us don't camp wild in Mexico, but I guess we're going to do it. It was a little sandy, but I think we're going to be okay. It's rather compacted in here. So, yeah. What do you think, Yarek?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I think we're pretty
Good
screened
spot.
off the road. I think Yarek says that we can be seen from the road, but I'm not sure. So last night, we were heading to the ocean on Highway 1 on the Pacific side. And we went to the Plan A, and what happened was the campsite, it's not open for the season yet. So we decided to, we didn't really have a plan B, so we decided to stay at the Pemex station last night. And it was experience like no other, because it was a little loud, people were coming and going, but our van is well insulated, so it was fine. And we had to get out of our spot, which was over there at the Palm at 6 o'clock, because it was employee parking, so the employees are coming. So we just moved to the other side of the parking lot, and that's where we're going to have coffee. So here we are. Yarek is making coffee, and then we'll have some breakfast.
As every morning.
No, not every morning. It's my duty to make coffee, and after that we're going to hit the Sea of Cortez probably in a couple of days. We're just going to take it slowly. Driving from the Pacific side to the Sea of Cortez, and it seems like we found the loneliest road on Baja, because until these two tracks ahead of us, we only had one car crossing, going in the other direction, and it seemed like it was a camper van from the US. So the weather is not that great today because it's still cloudy, but at least it's not raining like yesterday. Yesterday was raining all day long, and we're going through this beautiful part of Baja with lots of cactuses, and I think I found my favorite one, which I will try to do. I will try to take a video of a little bit later when we stop. But we are going to, oh, there was another truck just passing us, so my theory that this is the loneliest road of Baja, it's kind of shattered by now. So we stopped, is it Calvinia, Yarek?
It looks like there's
yeah.
the name of it, Carina, but I'm not sure.
Alright, we stopped in the middle of nowhere with a whole bunch of cactuses, and this is my favorite of all times. It's kind of fuzzy, it's very tall, and it has the flowers on the very top. I'll try to get something a little bit smaller to show the yellow flowers on the top. But the fuzzy part is not that small. From the road, it looks like a little fuzz, but actually there are like branches sticking out from it. Look at the perspective of Yarek and the cactus. I mean, these things are massive. And we're not even in the Valle de los Gigantes. But like these are gigantic. All right, so there you are. This is Yarek, and this is insane.
Avísame cuando estés solita, cuando la tristeza te visita. Que sería mentirte si digo que tu cuerpo no es lo que el mío necesita. Vamos para una playa en Marruecos, tomamos unas fotos bonitas, por si nos olvidamos por lo que tomamos de lo que hicimos. Y si me acompañas, bailamos la salsa que tú quieras hasta la mañana. Nos damos un break de las cosas que son más importantes, para enfocarnos en pasarla bien solo tú y yo. Yeah, yeah. Y si me acompañas, bailamos la salsa que tú quieras.
I would not like to be.
Petroglyphs.
Wow, so many of them in here.
Really? In the cave?
Yeah.
The cave is really scary though.
But you know, it's been there for...
It's kind of a scary place, but
And you can tell they had a fire in here because it's like
uh-huh.
all
Oh yeah, maybe it was a worship
smoke in
place.
here.
All the signs are in Spanish. And we're not very good.
And look how he's rested just on this
Oh
view.
gee, I better get
Okay,
out.
let's go.
Yo te quiero pa' mí.
We are in Bahia de Los Angeles and the Sea of Cortez, and we arrived yesterday and we're going to stay for a few days to decompress. And the weather is not so great, but it's going to improve. And that's the Bahia right here. A beautiful heron. Ooh. 3 days we spent on the campsite in Bahia de Los Angeles, that is on the other side of the bay. And it was a beautiful campsite with all the amenities like Wi-Fi, restaurant, Saturday night sushi, hot showers, toilets, and all that sort of stuff. It was, in my opinion, it was a little busy. There was a lot of people coming and going, lots of driving, all sorts of stuff. The beach was beautiful. And then today we moved to La Gringa and we parked on the beach. It's a dispersed parking spot and there's a lot of cars, but they nicely spaced, so it's not like we are in each other's backyards. And we're enjoying this beautiful scenery here and quiet. There's not many people around, lots of birds making lovely sounds, and the water is very, very clear, and I think we are going to go swimming very soon. Look how beautiful the sunset is. We have a visitor on the Cortez Sea. There's a sailboat and everybody is doing the dinners and enjoying themselves. And look at Festive Mundo. Mundo has not only an awning, but now also has lights. It looks gorgeous. And we bought this really nice fresh fish, and we're going to have fish tacos in a minute. We're going to have beans and corn and mayo and freshly made guacamole and Yarek is having Modelo. Well, technically I'm having Modelo as well. And then we have the corn and black beans. And that is the extent. Oh, and then we have this nice salsa from US. Love this stuff. It says it's medium, but it's not really that super spicy. It's smoky chipotle. Yum. All right, another shot of beautiful evening. In this episode, we started off on the Pacific coast and we ended up on the Sea of Cortez. The first night we spent outside Ensenada. The next day we went to visit the wine country where we had lots of fun. And then we drove down the coast to Guerrero Negra, where we started off inland, and that's where we visited the cactus land in Catavina. And then from there, we went to Bahia de Los Angeles and stayed on the beach for a few days.
Yo te quiero pa' mí. Yeah. Avísame cuando estés solita.